60% of organizations here in Singapore reported a twofold increase in ransomware incidents last year. That's compared to 2022.
The finding in a survey released by Fortinet shows that only 44% of businesses have dedicated IT resources for security teams. While still, organizations are looking to automate cybersecurity frameworks. The survey showing 90% intending to do that within the next 12 months.
For more, we are joined here in the studio by Jess Ng. She is country head of Singapore and Brunei at Fortinet, a cybersecurity company. Good evening to you, Ms. Ng. It's good to see you.
Good evening. Thank you so much for having me here.
Yeah, so first off, the top cyber threats that we face here in Singapore, can you put into context which ones are giving us the most headache here, and what are the factors that actually contribute to these attacks?
Right. So the two top cyber threats in Singapore are really phishing and ransomware. Like what you mentioned has really doubled right in 2023 as compared to 2022, right? And this is really caused by the whole threat landscape has really evolved. Right? And it's really because of digitalization that's actually driven the cloud adoption, right? That's increased the attack surface, right? And obviously, hybrid workforce plays a very big part. Like, employees can work from anywhere, leveraging public Wi-Fi, using unmanaged devices to get into the corporate network, and that actually caused quite a bit of insider threats.
So when we talk about a twofold increase in ransomware incidents, now you're outlining why the surface attack area has increased.
Yes.
Also, we could also argue it may be getting harder to detect. More attacks, harder to detect the attacks. Which is the larger contributing factor?
I think it's just that the threats are getting more sophisticated. They're using, innovative stuff to attack the organizations. And I think in order to address that, we really need to leverage on an automated and integrated approach, right, to solve these problems.
How?
So I think example would be, what Fortinet has is really having this platform, having integrated platform which works well together, share intelligence across the whole environment, right? I think it's a very simple logic, right? It's like, we can only respond to threat in the fastest, efficient way if you have visibility of the environment. Right. And you can only have visibility if, the solutions are integrated, right, at every control points.
But the survey that was done, released by Fortinet, it showed that only 44% of businesses have dedicated IT resources for security teams. I mean, that's quite a high percentage.
Yes.
Why are they so under-equipped? I mean, to protect themselves.
Yeah, I think it's also, largely due to the lack of resources, like, the skilled cyber professionals. This is something that we see shortages across the globe and also including Singapore.
Right.
So I think this really drive it. And for example, on average, when organizations hired a cybersecurity analyst, right, it's about one analyst tied to 190 employees, and that's really a lot of work, and also they get a lot of alert fatigue, right, because they have to look through like 30 incidents in a day, and out of that 30 incidents, maybe 25% is false positive, right? So yeah, so I think
are you saying, Ms. Ng, that these companies are falling short by way of investing the right amount in their IT security?
I think the lack of cyber resources in the market is causing that problem, right? I think, and also...
when you say lack of resources, you mean lack of ability, skill, lack of which resources?
I think the cybersecurity skill is one, and also people doing cybersecurity is not enough, right? Globally, I think we have about 3.4 million of unfilled positions in that area. Yeah.
No, keep almost every other night we're saying we're looking to digitalization, AI to, improve our efficiencies, to help workers work better, as it were. In this area, improving cybersecurity, you think it could work better, or could it also, on the other hand, help people who want to commit these crimes, commit their crimes better? How does it add up?
Yeah. It's true, right? So cyber actors are definitely leveraging more innovative stuff like AI to automate some attacks, right? For people like us, for Fortinet, we have really been using AI for the past 10 years in our solution stack, right? And that's really helped the organizations to really respond, remediate in the fastest way and also in an automated way, right? Yeah. So I think this is really helping the organization. So for example, when you fight AI-related cyber threats, you have to use AI against it, like fire, using fire to fight fire. Yeah.
It's a scary future when it comes to the thought of everything, the sort of risks of AI,
right,
and also the opportunities that it will bring. Ms. Ng, thank you very much for coming into the studios and talking about this very important topic with us. Jess Ng there, country head of Singapore and Brunei at Fortinet. Thank you.
Thank you so much.